Hey, hello 380, 500, or Education 380 and 500. Dr. Allen here. This is a special edition video that I wanted to make. I know that this week's is posted. It actually is the one from last semester. I thought it worked well. I know it has the April due dates, but since it had the only thing due this actual week is the Fun Tech, I didn't think that was too big a deal because I knew I was going to be making this one this morning. So, with that being said, I want to go ahead and show you a couple of things before, basically before the semester ends. Also, just wanted to do a quick iRubric reminder because I went through and looked at the list, and it looks like most people have clicked on it, but a couple people hadn't. So just in case anyone needed a quick refresher on how to do that, because we did that way back at the beginning, and then there were some email reminders. So, and if you haven't clicked on iRubric, don't sweat it. As long as it's submitted on Brightspace, it's a very easy fix. So I'm going to do that. And there's two other small things I wanted to kind of touch on. So with that being said, sign into Brightspace. And Rubric, again, most people have already done this, but just in case you needed a little refresher on what to do, iRubric, just in case you needed to know, is something you're going to see in a lot of your classes. It's our key assessment gathering system now. I think everyone's, I don't know if anyone remembers TK20. We used to have something called TK20. iRubric replaced it, is basically what it amounts to. But with that being said, let me click on this. And while this is loading also, I'm getting caught up on grading. It ebbs and flows. I should be caught up on all grading by Thanksgiving week. So everyone should have a pretty good base of everything being done during that. I'm going to work pretty hard to try to get most things done this week. Observations, I know everyone's out in the field. I'm kind of doing the same thing. I've been out in the field a good bit, just kind of get a little behind, but that's teaching. All right, a few things. Just in case you need it, I sent a little directional thing out this morning on iRubric, and then actually there was one a couple weeks ago that was sent out as a reminder also. But just in case, all you need to do to access iRubric is click Content and Key Assessments, and you'll see this little icon here. When you click on that, you are in the iRubric system. That's really the primary thing I need you to do. And as you can see, here's the names that I have in there. There's no grades, so I don't mind rolling down there. Those are the people who have clicked on it. Now, let me say this. If you can submit on the iRubric, that's fantastic. And as you can see, a lot of people have been able to attach theirs. But as long as you click on this and at least submit, if you've submitted on Brightspace, that's fine. I can open one and grade in this. But I just need you to at least click on this. If you can attach your lesson plan brainstorming assignment, that's even better. But I can work around anything. As long as your name's here, I can grade this. It's the rubric that's posted. So when I click on a name, I think I'll show you the rubric. There's the rubric, and I grade it. But as long as the name is clicked, I'm good. I'm sorry, as long as you've clicked on this, I can get into it. And that's the primary thing. That's it. That's all you need to do. If you can attach it, and as you can see, some people have, when there's like a sheet behind it, I can see some of you have attached it, some of you haven't. Doesn't matter. I just need your name here. This is nice, but this is important. That's the most important thing. So that's iRubric. Also, since I'm in here, I'm just going to go ahead. I originally wasn't going to, since the old video was up, but I'll just give you a quick synopsis of this week. I think it's the 14th. If you look, there's some VR samples. Check this out. This was a conference I went to last year. It has a lot of different tech tools. Some we've went over, some we haven't. But basically, what I just want you to do is find some text that we haven't used in this class, or a tech that you thought was interesting, but we didn't get to do. So for example, the Wakelet Padlet week. If you did Wakelet, but you said, you know, Padlet might be neat to try out, try Padlet, that'll work. Just, it can't be something you've done before. If you've been out in the field and you've seen something that you really liked that your cooperating teacher's doing, review it. You have to have two. That's the big thing. And they just need to be a paragraph, solid paragraph. Which, I mean, I guess we'll say, you know, college level paragraph. So not like 3 sentences. I'd say, you know, you need to have 5 to 6 in there at least. And you can give it a 1 to 4 stars. That just helps me get an idea. You don't have to like it. Or if you want to do the Rotten Tomato fresh rating, I certify this fresh. That's fine. I just want you to find 2 texts and review it. I did put some links to some of these. I have to admit, I think one of the links actually I went through this morning and it was down. I'll double check them, but it's fine. You can do definitely something content specific, and there's a lot of awesome stuff in this one. He just did 50 nifty texts. And then you'll see some we've done, some we haven't, but you're welcome to check all this out, like ClassKick, PayPosit, Ed Creations. I just wanted everyone to see this. GimKit, like that was another one where if you did Kahoot and you didn't do GimKit, you can do GimKit as your review, one of your reviews. So anyway, check them all out. That is one more. And the next thing I wanted to talk about, since we're coming up towards the end, look at me just doing this the hard way. Not very tech savvy there, was it? Sitting there scrolling. If you go down here, well, actually, why don't we do the smart thing and go to the syllabus. If you scroll down to the dates, we're here. All it's due this week is the fun tech. That's it. Discussion 10 is going to be due the following week. That's the only thing when we come back. Blog 10 is also due. I might have something up for you to just check out for blog 10. It won't be a specific tech. Really, we're just kind of wrapping up next week. And then finals week is the Apple certification. I have to admit, I have a little bit of a game plan here. Sometimes the Apple certification takes some people a little bit of time. It's not massive. Some people just knock it out in a few hours. But I want to give you a little bit of time to do that. The Apple certification, I know some people have already done it. That's fine. But if you do need to find it, I'll put the link up during that week, next week when we come back from break. But just in case, all you have to do is Apple certification for teachers. As you can see, I've looked for it before. And you'll go here. Hopefully I clicked the right one. And oops, of course I didn't. Why would I do that? Apple teacher. Long week end. All right, and there you go. And then you can see when you get here, scroll down where it says start your Apple journey. This is what the link I'm going to send you. I'm hoping this will be a lady in the fall with Lee's. Yes. As you look here, this is what you need to do. And you're going to pick either an iPad or a Mac foundational exercise. And you're going to go through and you'll pick whatever one you want to do. And you're just going to get badges. And you have to have an Apple account and sign into your project. And you earn these badges. So as you go through, I'll send up a video too. There's a really nice video that Apple has. It's like 1:30 and they kind of show you how to get the steps going. I'll post that. If I'm on the ball this week, I'll get it up. But it will definitely be up after Thanksgiving break. So you have 2 weeks to get it done. But you can sign in and you're just going to earn those badges. And once you earn all 6 of those badges, you get a certificate. The goal of this is it's a nice thing to put on your resume for when you start to apply for other jobs. You will be an Apple certified teacher. Now, some people have asked, because it is still floating around, I took it off the syllabus. You can do Google Level 1 certification. That costs $10. I'm not asking you to do that. But if you do want to do the Google, that is fine. I have heard that the Google I've heard from students who think that the Google is a little tougher, a little more stressful, only because it's an actual test. Now, if you take the test and you pass it, awesome. If you take the test and don't get the score at first, that's fine. It's really about the attempt. But just know, and the Google is not always quick with the grading, because I think there's a lot of people that do it. So sometimes it takes a week or two to do the results. I just want to make sure you do the test. So you can send me an email that you've taken the test or whatever. Google is not required though. I actually would recommend doing the Apple. It is right here at Apple Teacher. And so, like I say, some of you have already done it, but when you sign in, you can start doing the progress. So you do need an Apple account. If you were doing elementary, I would highly recommend doing the Apple, because a lot of schools seem to have the Apple. They kind of do that. Maryland schools seem to have, well, with the pandemic, I shouldn't say that, because I know some do the Chromebooks now. So scratch that last line. So just to kind of wrap up, 1, iRubric, please click on this if you haven't already. Even if you've submitted your lesson plan brainstorming, that's fine. I just need you to click on this so I can grade. That's the main thing. I need to put your scores on here for our key assessment. And you'll be doing this in other classes too in the future, if you're not already doing it. The other thing is, this week is Fun Tech. After that, we're going to have a blog and a discussion the week we come back. No specific tech, but you want to go ahead and start your Apple certification and get that done. So that's kind of the wrap up. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Kind of goofy weather. It was warm one day over the weekend, and it was freezing yesterday. I went and hit golf balls with my son, and it was absolutely freezing at the driving range. But enough about me. That's the video. That's our little, I guess, news break, emergency video YouTube cast. And if you have any questions, stop by anytime or just fire me an email. Hang in there. I know it's a long semester. We're almost there, though. And with that being said, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Tell everyone have a great day. And I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Talk to you later. Bye.